Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Ooh, so weird. So weird that we're so far behind. It makes zero sense. What's good, everybody? We are live. Welcome to Suns Valley Podcast, brought to you by the Prize Picks. Sign up for Prize Picks with promo code HMA and get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. I love this new NBA that we have going on where we throw that game up, I guess, until I can get this thing lined up. That we have to go to Amazon to watch the game. They can't hear Gabe. His mic's not in. I can hear you just fine, but apparently it's not working on. Yes. Well, until then, go ahead and hit that. On my screen, I got Koa backing up. Koa kicks to Brown. Of course, Brown loses it, but Brea picks it up. He's going to shoot a three. No good. We're already starting good with Brea, just missing threes. Bucks on the way back. Mogovich drives, misses. Yeah, this makes zero sense. I absolutely love it here. Koa. Okay, Koa.
That should work. There we go. They should be able to hear me now.
Nice little drive ski, Koa.
I signed into Streamlabs with my laptop last night to practice using it on the laptop.
Oh and now gosh. You know. And now
gosh.
You know.
I'm gonna have
and
to.
Now you know.
So I probably need to set a whole new scene for that, right?
What you need to do is you need to download whatever the heck you're going to download because it's clouded, and then sign out immediately.
God,
that way it doesn't affect anything.
Yeah. Your boy Brown. All right, guys, what's going on in the chat? Sorry, Sundo's half asleep and sounds like he's half asleep. All right, I apologize for that. This man.
Yeah, Sundo's half asleep and sounds like he's half asleep.
You know, the man's he's been working hard.
Imagine watching a stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine watching a stream and it being so far behind.
Ooh, Koa. My goodness.
Yeah, I just watched a replay of that turnaround yumper from Koa, bro. This man is...
He's got the MIDI.
He's got something. There's something there.
I was going to ask you.
What was you going to ask?
In our videos, you're always 4 times louder than me. I have to turn you down like 4 decibels.
Yeah, because my microphone is louder than yours.
Is it because I might have hit a switch or something that I need to hit?
No, it's because you probably don't even have your microphone turned up in your interface or anything like that. My microphone's turned up in my interface.
Yeah, we need to fix that.
And then I have voice meter compressing that signal and gating it.
Your boy,
like a real professional.
Yaku Chonis with 23 right here. Yaku Chonis, no good. A real professional would have his pod mate sounding the exact same.
You
know,
turn it up and you figure it out. What you mean, me?
You're the
you have Google.
Professional. Rashir,
you have Google
for 3. No good.
You got to do what the professionals do. Are you sure it's Yaku Chonis?
I'm certain. That might not be him, but he's on their team, and that dude's white, so I assumed.
I don't think it's Yaku Chonis.
He is on their team.
Forgot they did trade for him, huh?
Are you saying Yakachonis isn't white?
I'm saying I don't think that's him.
What up, Mo Dizzle? Haunted Kiwi in the house. Joker, of course. Luigi. Bragsy.
Somebody named
Merca.
Markovich is who that is. Markovich.
Markovic-Chonis. Luke, what up? Mona, future becomes present. Handles are stupid. Code, I like Code's attitude, which is that this is going to be a Brea revenge game. Okay? That's what I want to think, too.
I mean, so far I don't feel like it's going to be.
Well, has he even touched the ball yet?
Hey, shot a 3 already. Brick.
That was just a warm up. That was just like a joke shot. We can't all be Sundo out there. I guess I'll try to change some video configuration stuff. No.
So are you watching this on actual Amazon or are you watching this on live TV?
Amazon Prime.
It's so weird that I'm watching it. But you're having a commercial and I don't. It's so weird.
Yeah, well, Amazon's got to make they money. Taylor Jenkins. They got to... See, I wanted us to get Taylor Jenkins. I'm not mad about Odd or anything, but I wanted Taylor Jank. You know? Brown hits the free throw. Help us out, guys. If you haven't hit the like, hit that like now. All right? That's true for the camera. Where's the... It's pretty...
Bro, on my
pretty
stream,
close.
Brown just hit the free throw, dude.
And you're just going to continue to watch that instead?
No, I'm watching yours too. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to let you know the comparison of how bad it is. It's so stupid.
Well, I mean, Amazon should have it first if they're the ones. Fleming, nice dwindle.
I'm on Amazon too.
Joe Flem. Flem's not so much a playmaker. Would you say? Is that fair?
Probably not his strong suit.
Seemingly no. Dribbling is still pretty rough, and his passing is pretty rough. Hey Dot, Amazon Prime, baby boy. I know you got that. I know you got money for Amazon Prime.
Who's that in? Who's number 50?
Who is 50? Did
Jameer Nelson
start like we thought? Floater, no good for Cook.
All right, so we got Hoiberg. Who is that? Who is that white player? New players right now, bro. Who's in right now?
That was nice from Braden Burries.
Bailey Cook. Bailey is who 50 is. Hoiberg Garden.
All right, I'm gonna flip this switch on my mic. You guys tell me if it makes it louder.
It's not going to make it louder. Literally, the interface is what's going to make it louder.
All right, but is it louder now or not?
No, that made it way quieter because it made it into a different cardioid pattern. That's what I'm saying. First, you need to have that DB thing on, because since you have the USB version, right?
I don't think it's
now you're muted.
Version.
Okay, on your interface, literally just. Or is it the XLR version? Okay.
Back to Fleming.
That's a little bit better.
Fleming in the KDs. This is back to normal. This is back to what I had.
Now, on your interface that it's plugged into, just turn the gain up on your channel just a little bit.
So that,
and then on
like little power box ting.
Yes. And it literally will say gain or volume.
I don't see all of that. I just got input and outputs. 2 inputs.
Yes, and on that input, there should be like a switch to turn up. It says gain. It's the M audio, right?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna turn it up right now. It's on 7. Okay, here goes to 8. Is that louder?
That's way more louder. It's also distorted. Turn it back down. What was it to? What was it at?
7.
It was at 7.
Here's about 7.5.
Oh, okay. Go to 8 and then turn your voice meter compression up.
Cook to the rack, kicks it out to Rashir in the corner, drills the corner 3, and it was
there we
contested.
go. That sounds good. What's your compressor on voice meter set to?
Better than yours, I know that.
No, I doubt it. But what is it set to? 2.0, 1.0, 3.0.
Bro, my shit is so compressed. Cook with a block. 0.3.
0.3?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, turn the thing to 2.0.
For real?
Yes.
That's 2.0.
Now say something.
Cook just blocked the shit out of Fidel
now
Castro's son.
Now you're compressed, brother. Now you're compressed, brother. Jeez, this man Gabe. How do I get my mic to work?
But the question is, people, do we sound the same volume? Hoiberg to the rack. Hoiberg under the rim kicks it to Jameer Nelson Jr. Jameer Nelson, nice Euro step.
And
kicks out to
Cook. Now we are, Gabe. Are you happy? Why are you quieter than me? All right, Jameer Nelson.
Yo, he just shoved Hoy Boy. Did you see that?
I did
not. You see the two-handed shove against Hoy Boy? He's getting under Burry's skin. Look at this. See, he's mad.
Foul,
he's mad because Hoiberg's a Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, and he's getting a little upset with the defense.
Well,
he got him on the flyby there, though. Let's be honest.
Turn your mic down again to 7, and it should be the compression should pick it up.
Should be enough. Okay.
Yeah, because you're starting to distort again. Jameer Nelson just got blocked twice, by the way. Or as Camper. Hoiberg back to Camper.
I wish Hoy would have shot
it. Nelson, jab, Nelson drive, spin. Has to get rid of it. Wow, puts up a prayer.
Hoy Boy rebound. He's going to save you like Goodwin. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hoy will save the day. And give us a white second chance opportunity.
Here's what why are we so small, Mona? Don't know. But here's what I'm learning right now.
He's learning, folks.
Anybody past our starters who we had hope for being good. It's a little rough. It's a little rough around the edges, you know.
My boy's just sucking down microplastics right now.
Sure.
You want your taint to be
I believe you, because it is recycled. It is made. This bottle is made from 100% recycled plastic, so it's probably 100% microplastics.
I love Core Water though. Core Water is great. That's a good brand right there. You got. I just wish they made glass bottles.
So I mean, it's a recycled bottle, but I'm pretty sure it's more recycled microplastics. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, anytime it's plastic, it's gonna shed and leach microplastic into your body a little bit, you know. It's inevitable, but it's nice to try to limit it, you know. I want the biggest, longest taint I can have, you know. I'm all about my fleshy fun bridge, if you will. I mean, well, his last name is actually Castro. That's why I said that, Mona. But yeah. Yeah, Cook is nice. I hope he continues to have as good a games as he did in the first two. I'm really hoping that Hoiberg will take a shot for the first time. Romero, pipe down. You have no clearance to be worrying about what Sundo does, okay? Tell you that. Right, meow. Cook. Kicks to Brea. Pick and roll here with Man. Kicks to Man. Wow, that was such a good pick and roll with Brea and Man. Honestly, mostly Man. Ayton could never have handled that pass. That was really the most athletic, hand-eye coordinated thing I've seen Command do probably all summer. Nice pass over here, but we got a foul against either Cook or Camper. Look at this. Look.
Okay,
Beautiful.
Malwatch.
Beautiful. Look at this catch. Look at this catch. Skirt.
Good.
Touch.
Keep it high. He needs to do that more and more, bro.
Romero, I am loving Koa Pete. I'm disappointed that his jumper is so freaky looking from deep, but honestly, it's almost in the range. It's getting closer to the range of like unfixable, ooh, what a dunk attempt. No good. Good defense, Malawatch. I'm thinking of Oso, it's almost that bad. Brea, jab step, dwibble, kicks it, back to Cook, has to get rid of it. Big pass into the paint.
Try to get the Malawatch.
Stolen away. Yep. Yikes. Foul here from Nelson, I guess. What did you want to stop the clock there, Nelson? Bro really tried to body bag Man. And it almost worked. That's actually impressive. Malo says Nelson averages like 5 turnovers a game. Don't talk about Sundo's favorite player like that. He remembers back when his dad used to play in the NBA, and so that makes him feel like he's got to be a no-brainer. Cook
Sure.
From half court, no good. Anyways, welcome into Suns Valley Podcast, everybody. Sorry about the late start. Be completely honest with you, I was looking around the house for my vape. All right, now that's called radical honesty. Something Sundo doesn't know anything about because he doesn't have a biblical worldview.
Nothing about these people don't deserve me.
You hear that?
They don't deserve my radical truth.
That's ego. Which lets you guys know that he's been being worked on real hard by the adversary. All right? And the adversary's winning. Now, everybody sins. All right? Even me. Not for a really long time, Sundo, but I've done it. Okay? Do you have a purple case on your phone, or what's happening here? Okay, it was just a light.
Yeah, but I don't know what it would be showing. I'm trying to see. Let me look again. What is it showing? What is it reflecting? What purple was it reflecting?
I don't know, but it was
weird.
It was a dope purple color. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what it's reflecting. Other than,
I probably need to turn the.
My keyboard. My keyboard.
I need to turn the. What's it called? Saturation down on my camera. How do I do that?
You just do it.
You just do it, he says.
Taylor Con Gillespie's on the screen.
Bet your boy.
In the section of I don't know, in the settings wheel, the Video Ninja, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because it won't come up in my own.
Turnover. Koa Pete has it. Koa Pete bring the ball up. I like Point Koa. He's going to drive. He loses control. Alley-oop to Malawatch.
He throws good lobs, man. He really does. We got Michael Romero with a $2 dono. Actually, couldn't afford the second, full dollar. He could only come up with 99 pennies, but that's all right. It says, add me to Discord, FN. And therein lies a reason why he might never make it back into the Discord again. Bro. Okay. Yep. Malawatch getting physical on defense. They're trying to finish over the top of him, and he's not allowing it. Great sign. Sundo, how much would Romero have to drop in one lump sum for you to veto the Discord and say he's back?
Remember that one time when him and who was it that went ban for ban?
Him and then Diego put him in his place financially.
Like, it would have to be another ban for ban situation. You know what I'm saying? And
to,
even then, that
to
would be a
veto
stretch.
everybody.
Camper.
Who's 49 again? Ask you. Camper to the Rizzy, back to Ask You, into the corner to Brea. Hey, Brea, what do you think? Hey!
Brea finally hit one, dog.
Hey!
Damn, Ruben with the 2 options says, we don't want you back in. Hate to break it to you. Oh, you gonna take that, Romero?
You gonna take that from a 14-year-old? I assume he's 14 now.
You drive a BMW, okay? He has to ride the bus to school. You gonna take that?
So as you're driving your BMW, quote unquote, we don't have real proof you have a BMW, but Malawatch in the paint, getting wrapped up. You know what I'd like there from Malawatch, and I'm okay with what happened, but he's just so big. A little pound dribble, and then a reverse dunk.
True.
I feel like that's what Shaq would do. Nice. I'm not going to be.
Yeah, but he's not Shaq. He's more Dikembe. He's more Dikembe Mutombo, more Hakeem Olajuwon than Shaq.
But the point is, Romero.
That's me why he picked 2 very African named players.
The point is, you're driving around in the BMW, the used BMW your dad bought for you. All right, the 1982 BMW your dad got for you off of the scrap heap. You're driving down the street and you pass a school bus and it's Romero telling you he does. It's Ruben telling you he doesn't want you in the Discord anymore.
Ruben. You've been 13. You've been 13 for 2 years. No, you've been 13 for 3 years. You just turned 14.
He's trying to tell us he's 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Bob. Okay. Brea. They're just force feeding Malawatch now, and it's getting predictable. That was a good pass. Ew!
Brea just got dunked on. His career is over. Go ahead and just cut him now and give somebody else the 2-way.
You're gonna have to do something. $1.99 again from Romero. Could have spent one of those pennies on the other one to make it $2, but says my car smokes snack packs.
All right, Alex Wolf. Here we go. So yes, I played Dead or Alive beach volleyball like back in the day. When that game come out, was it 2000 and whatever? When I was a kid, we could never figure out how to progress in the game. The volcano would always explode.
You're about to explode?
Stop it.
Camper? I don't even blame bro for staring down Brea like that. If you dunk on somebody like that and they jump with you, you can't. It's like a physiological reaction. You can't even stop yourself from staring him down.
What a pass from Camper to Koa.
That's
nice. My boy Camper.
Stop trying to take credit. Stop trying to take credit.
That's Roy's boy Camper, for being honest. From the same city.
That's true. Roy does get first claim. Is this their new starter, Nate Ament? Their new
Askew with a nice little rebound ski.
Their new Greek freak.
Camper ski for 3 ski. No good.
Almost.
Koa's getting pushed in the back, by the way. Did you see that?
Good job, Brea. Askew didn't want none from deep. Did we have Askew last year?
No, he's a rookie.
Great
what a pass
from Askew.
All right, Askew, you're impressing me too. He's from Villanova, by the way.
Rim pressure.
He's from Villanova, by the way. A Villanova guard. You know how those Villanova guards are.
Yeah, we tried Romero. I tried to get a couple of. The AI isn't good on all of them. I need to find the full screen version.
They always do the right thing.
Bump, 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 bump. Obasis Koa becoming my favorite player.
The white boys, they will do the right thing. Okay.
It's not far off from when Ruckus gets to white heaven, when Ronald Reagan welcomes him into white heaven.
One thing I know about the white boys, they will do the right thing. Okay.
I told him that needs to be a reoccurring meme, so every time you say something like that, he needs to put it to Ruckus music.
I love
Brent says
Pats.
Pete a bucket. So I'm just not ready to be like, oh, Pete's the number one, like, most exciting thing to me. I want to see what he can do against NBA level competition when they know he can't shoot from anywhere inside or outside. I think what could save him is the fact that he can shoot from the mid range.
Ruben, do you have a car yet? Since you just turned 16. Okay, maybe that'll get me to believe you. Maybe you and Romero should both post your cars in the Discord. You both should go illegal street racing. You know, and then post videos in the Discord and then get us in trouble again with our sponsors.
Buck's trying to get the ball in, barely did in time. Burries doubled. Cook and Camper. Dublin. Help him up.
No, I'm broke, and I won't lie to you about that like someone else in this chat.
He just cooked you, Romero. He just cooked you. He called you a liar. You know, called you broke.
Cook.
All from the school bus as you rode by in your 82 BM Dub.
Okay. Is this Sundo or Hillary Clinton? Hot sauce.
Yeah.
Hot sauce. Yeah. Come on, bro.
That was when you decided you was going to vote for her.
Correct.
You're like, she code switched.
Correct. She code switched and said that she wanted
said
hot sauce.
Something I like. Koa Pete bullying to the rack, getting to the line. Rim pressure, rim pressure, rim pressure, rim pressure. I'm trying to think of what I got when I was 16 years old. My family we had money for the first time really ever and for a short while. So I did get a car, but it was a really cheap car, but still it was dope. It was dope.
The first car I got was a 19 '89 Pontiac Grand Am. My dad got.
That's a baller. That's a baller car. What year was that?
89.
No, but what year did you get it?
Oh, in 2000 and.
So 89 sounds insanely old, but it wasn't.
No, not in 2005.
Oh my god, dude! If Cole would have hit that like this, if he starts hitting that consistently, Brea, tween, pull up thrizzle. Ooh.
Okay, Brea, thank you. No, why couldn't you do that yesterday too?
Because he was slumping. Okay,
and then they respond right back.
Shooters know what it's like. That's all I'll say.
In 2006, 2005, if you got yourself a nice little Pontiac Grand Am, it didn't matter. That was the car to have back then.
You were getting hose. Hose were lining up to slime you.
Bro, in my back seat. Camper with a nice little fader.
The sloppiest of toppy. If you had a Grand Am,
I wasn't going there.
Burries hacked.
I was a good boy. Okay. Taking the girls to the youth group, dog.
The chromiest of dome.
Taking the ladies to the youth group. Seeing how many aluminum chairs I can carry. That's how I proved my worth back in the show, by the way.
Giving them chair back shots, he says.
No. No. It's a reference to how nerdy church kids were. How many chairs can you carry, bro?
Fast forward 30 minutes and he's stabbing guts in the Pontiac.
I never stabbed guts in the Pontiac.
To Fleming, back to Brown. If White Man would have been paying attention, he would have stolen that in a heartbeat.
Koa, turn around.
Koa. It's hard to tell if he's like really going to be that guy or if he just is trying it out. There's a mystery.
He's trying it out and it's working. I think he's probably going to be that guy with time.
It'd be nice.
Koa's still going for a 7 fouls per game average. Facts.
What was the salt ice challenge, Romero? I'm sad I even asked. Brown kicks it down to Pete.
Put salt on your skin and then put a block of ice over the top of it and let it burn your skin.
I'm good on all that.
I never did that either, but all the white boys, that was all the rage of the white boys at the school, bro.
Alex, I really did have a pocket bike for a little while in 2000. It was probably 7.
Hoy boy. Oh, I was hoping Hoy. Oh, good pass from Hoy.
Brown hits.
Okay.
Good 3.
Get Sammy Hoiberg on the G League team. Okay. I've seen enough.
Bro. He's a little connective tissue player, you know? He's a little baby.
Look at the hustle.
You
know what he looks like? A shorter McClung.
You're right. Like physically, he does. Who could never dunk, bro?
Exactly. Like, he's like
one time last year with the Huskers, he had a wide open layup, and it looked like he was going to attempt to dunk, and he jumped up, and the ball slipped out of his hands and went over the rim, and it was a total failure. And we laughed so hard. We were just happy he was going to try to dunk. Turn around, fade away in the corner for the Bucks. My God, that was gorgy. Straight gorgy. Cook, in and out. Spin move. Kick back to Mally Watch. Mally Watch to the...
Bro, I love how
can you believe keeping the ball high?
Grown man
and
move.
Finishing with his left.
You can definitely tell they're like, listen, bro, keep your heads high and you won't get the ball taken from you, and just freaking throw those elbows around. No one wants to get hit by those things.
It's crazy. Absolutely freaking
I love you now, watch. The second one wasn't a foul. Gabe was getting picked up by his mom senior year. No, he was getting picked up by... What's that story you told me? He was getting picked up by senior girls your sophomore year, dog.
I was always getting rides. I was a bum that had to bum rides. I'm not proud of it. It was always bumming rides.
Apparently, you had ladies showing you the yitties in the car.
Sometimes you'd get yitties. Sometimes your parents would leave you at school for 5 hours after the day ended. And you're just loitering. Man, come on. Show me the Malwatch layup.
Sometimes you get yitties, he says.
Bro, is this not letting me rewind? Is that what I'm seeing here? Thanks. Thanks, Amazon. I guess you're not able to do rewinding of the game. That's cool. And sweet replays you've been showing us. Martin, yes, Brea's played tonight and he's hit 2 threes already at least. But no, senior year, man, I always had friends that had cars that we'd roll around in, and/or I'd have my parents' car. Me and my mom shared a car a lot because she didn't always need it, and my dad still had a Lexus back then. I'd get to drive that around sometimes and act like it was mine.
A
that was
Lexus.
Fun. An older Lexus, but nonetheless, I'm not like Romero. I'm not going to lie about the year.
All my dad had was a 1997 Chevy. Okay.
That don't sound half bad.
See, here's the deal, Romero. When you say I was driving BMW since 2016, I definitely believe that your pops bought it for you.
Yeah, most definitely. Brown, thinking he got smacked in the face, gets a screen from Malawatch. Malawatch should have shot the 3, but gave it to Brea. Brea gives it down to Fleming. Fleming in the post. Turn around, face up, drop step into the paint. Turn around, kick it out to Malawatch. He can't control it. It goes to Cook. Cook can't make it. Fleming gets the rebound and the putback. Misses, gets his own rebound again in a putback and one ski. That's one of the things I think is Fleming's, like we've already talked about it, but that's his strength, dude. Like rebounding and putbacks. He's just a natural at it.
Corey Jones in the chat.
What up, Tori? We got a real man in the chat, Tori. A real man with a real audience. Okay. A man that deserves respect, unlike Romero.
Absolutely deserves respect, unlike Romero.
Burry's no good. Rebound goes to Malawatch. Malawatch gets slapped on the wrist. They're gonna just say, sorry, he just ripped it from you. Malawatch, you might want to hold that thing in tight. Corner 3, no good. Malawatch can't secure that rebound and gets scored on by Braden Burries. Haircut, bringing the ball up. Screen from Fleming and from Malley, and drills the 3. Says, I don't need a tight fade to make a shot. Burries, pick and roll, pump, shot. That's gorgeous. That's what Brea is always trying to do. He's always trying to get someone to jump so he can do that move. It's like, they ain't falling for it, but then he wants to fall for it. Alley-oop to Malawatch in the paint. Yikes, 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 yikes. You know what I would do if I was Malawatch in that situation just 1 or 2 times? I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I couldn't jump with my elbows out like weapons. And you do that a couple of times and people will stop. Oh, air ball from Brea. It could have gotten blocked. Could have gotten blocked. All right? You don't know. You're a conspiracy theorist. Nice passing by the Bucks. That's a late pass. Let's see if it matters. It doesn't. He still hits the 3. Command mailing wanch. Mally. Oh, in and out.
That was a little long. That was long.
And Burries with the board. Fleming guarding. Burries gets a screen. Doubled. Timeout. Timeout Burries.
Not my phone.
Fellas, help us out if you don't mind. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Sundo's hanging in there. Sundo was planning to front run a lot earlier than this, I can tell you. And yet here he is, sacrificing for you ungrateful white people. You know? Bragg says, Gabe and Sundo, does Brea score 12 points? Probably not. Probably not. Gravia says Sundo Graham. That's a good nickname. I've been calling him TPUSA Sundo lately, though, because he's got a lot
TPUSA.
He's got those Andrew Colvett vibes. You know, is more of a Sundo Colvett type of character. But we don't talk about politics here on SVP.
More of a, yes, that's right. I'm more of a. Who is that black guy?
You're more of a Officer Sundo Tatum type of TPUSA guy.
No. Who's the black guy that ran president a while back?
Barack Obama.
No, the other one.
You do not want to be a Ben Carson. You do not want to be a Sundo Carson, okay?
Be awesome, okay?
Oh, man.
Vote for Ben Carson. Be awesome. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. He had bars. He had bars, okay?
Once he told that story about trying to stab his friend, but the sword or whatever, it hit his belt buckle, so it blocked it. That was the end of him, bro. That was the end.
I don't even know what story you're talking about, so.
Well, it cooked him.
That shows you how
Burries,
I was.
Great pass. Get that shite out of here. I love that we have rim protectors.
I love that we have rim pressure where it works.
We got pressure and protectors, bro. Malawach and Fleming. Hunger for blocks. Joker, you can't prove that Sundo's been on Epstein Island. He made sure of that.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you that I have not been there. I am not that popular.
Sean Ryan interviewed a dude who got arrested.
Really? You missed me with Sean Ryan.
That's your boy.
You missed me with Sean Ryan. That was your problem.
That's your boy you were telling me earlier. I don't even know who it is. You know?
You lost me at Sean Ryan. Michael talking about guns when he races his car on city streets. Tori, hit him with the facts, bro.
Tori, he wants us to let him back in the Discord, and the Discord is not having it.
Hey, do you saw that viral video of that BMW? Did you see that viral video of that BMW drifting out of the parking lot and hitting that freaking crossover and flipping it? That was Romero.
I don't think I saw it.
That was Romero. That Karen was telling him, you guys are just making viral videos, but you're going to hit somebody. And then boom, they hit somebody and they caught it on camera. That was Romero and his BMW. I'll send it to you.
Was it a 1982 BMW? Then it wasn't Romero. Castro at the line hits the first free throw. I think that'll give him 2 points. Fleming inbounding to Askew. Askew gets ripped by Burries, but Burries goes to the ground and Askew gets her right back. A foul on the floor. 5 seconds to go. 4.9. Inbounding on the side. Brea going to inbound. Kicks it into Pete. Pete, baseline, drives. Wow, blocked off the backboard. Wants a foul, not going to get it. And that is the first half. 45 points. Suns actually... So, the Suns scored more in this second quarter than they did in the first half of the first two games. That's interesting. At least the first game. They only scored 24 in the first half. 19 and 26. Pretty nice. They're talking to Koa right now. What's Koa got? Let's take a look at these Stizats. What do you say?
You do it real
Burner, quick. What up? You gonna give us some
More
sort
front
of
running
halftime synopsis before?
No,
the
but I will
running?
say this. I will say that this game today has been much better than the last two games as far as the offense goes. This team seems like they kind of have an identity in what they want to do, and that is give the ball to Fleming, give the ball to Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Not Fleming, Malawatch, and give the ball to Pete, because Malawatch has 10, Pete has 11, and they both look pretty dang good. They look like they are too good for the summer league, which is a great sign. And so absolutely love it. Brea actually hitting shots today is actually very, very encouraging. And Fleming doesn't look half bad either. So overall, it's a really solid performance. Our point guards and our guards are not good. And that seems to be the thing that's killing us at the moment.
He looks good, like you're attracted to him, or
let's be real. Getting top guard play in the summer league is unless you drafted somebody, it's not going to be a thing.
I got an idea before you front run up out of here. Help me make some wise picks. All right, and of course.
By the way, guys, use promo code HMA when you sign up for Prize Picks, and you get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. What do we got?
Well, do you think Malawatch will score 7 points in the second half?
No.
Why not?
He's only got 11 right now, or 10 right now.
So you don't think
maybe possibly?
So you don't think he'll score more or less than 6.5?
So he'll end up with 17 points.
Yeah, he had 15 last night.
You know what? I'll go with it because he can hit.
I'm not trying to sway you. You tell me what you think.
With the way they're feeding him, sure.
I low-key think he'll get 7 more points, bro.
All right, then let's go with more.
Okay. So we are actually in agreement on that. Pete, 6.5 more points. More or less.
I want to say more, but
what?
Go more.
What's the chat saying? I want to know what the chat thinks.
The chat's really just Tori. It's really just Tori and Romero arguing right now.
Okay. What do you guys think? More or less than 6.5 points for Pete in the second half?
That one's actually tough.
Let's see. They both have like 11, right?
Koa has 11. Malawach has 10. They're saying more for Koa. That's what Psycho says. Ruben says more. Christu says less.
Feels like more people are saying more.
Hit more there. Less on Fleming, probably for me.
You guys think less on Fleming? He's only got to get 6 points.
The 2 threes.
You want to go less? Let's do one where like we're allowed to miss one and still win some money, potentially.
There you go. There you go.
You want to go... Okay, so do you think Braden Burries is going to score more than 9.5, or Nate Ament 4.5, more than 4.5? What does Ament have? Could you tell me real quick? He's been quiet. I feel like
9 points. No, 3 points.
So do you think he's going to get score 5 more?
Braden Burries has 12, and he's 2 of 4. I might take the Braden Burries one.
He is cooking. You want to take more?
Yeah, I think I'll take more on Burries. Hurt you, Burry up. The game is going to start.
All right. 4 out of 4. No, let's just say 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 tings.
Flex play, baby.
Little flex play, boys.
There you go. Lineup is in. So there you go, guys. Promo code HMA on Prize Picks. Use promo code HMA. Get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup.
It is fun to play, I'm not going to lie. Now, I don't like that we just picked all overs. That statistically doesn't work.
You picked less for Fleming.
Did we? Okay. You're right. But I feel bad about that one. I always feel bad about taking the under, though. I need to.
Nah, he hasn't. Well, someone said he hasn't been scoring much in the second half recently, so we have history on our side currently. All right. Well, anyway, that being said, it's 10 o'clock. I don't want to stay up for a summer league game.
Nah. Hey, give me like 10 seconds to go grab my coffee.
Always do this.
It's already. It's in the jug. It's in the fridge.
Give me 10 seconds to get my coffee.
Tell them a quick story about your day.
I'm never ready. There's nothing interesting about my day. I freaking went to work.
Tell Burner about you putting your clothes on today.
I'm not going to do that to Burner. Why would I do that? Why would I tell Burner about anything? He's just going to put the Uncle Ruckus sound behind me. So why would I trust that? Well. What'd you say? Sundo, what's your favorite thing to do at work? And absolutely nothing. That's my favorite thing to do at work. What do you mean? My favorite thing to do at work is do my other jobs at work, which is like talk to Gabe about the podcast or do the other stuff that I do music wise, but not my actual job. I hate that part. Then it'll take 60-minute bathroom breaks. I don't get that long. And actually, as a matter of fact, I get a lot of breaks in between jobs sometimes because I'm not connected to the actual assembly line. I'm in a different department. So sometimes we get gaps and breaks because we work too fast and
also
somebody before us doesn't work well, blah, blah, blah. So it's fun. It's interesting. Whenever
you're bored at work, so you hop in Discord and watch WWE Vault with me.
Those are good times.
That's what he likes about work.
What?
Bro, that clip you sent me, like that whole long clip. So good.
The Kurt Angle one?
The one.
Or is it Stone Cold?
Yeah. Yeah, that was so good. The
WWE
longer
Vault,
clip is better.
I'm telling you, whoever runs WWE Vault knows ball.
They really
I
do.
think which clip I seen you. Let me find. Where's it at?
The breathing down our necks.
Oh, breathing down our necks. Breathing down our.
You got a deal. We got a deal. Like, you don't need to reiterate that.
Hey, Undertaker. Do we have a deal?
Oh, Burries. We picked Burries, right? He just hit a 3.
He's hit a 3. Well, there you go. Good start. We'll stay up here for this next possession.
Brea with the ball. Kicks to Malawach. Backdoor cut for Brown. What can Brown do for you? He can hit a 3. Okay.
Nice. All right. Going to bed, Ski.
All right, man.
Good one, y'all.
It's been real. Corner 3 from White Man Extraordinaire. Wow. Brown to Brea. Cole Pete backing down. Ooh, tough pass here. Finds Fleming. Fleming fade away in the corner for 2. No good. Pete knocked down Suttonovich. And it's going to be a foul on him, I believe. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Pull this little camera down a little bit. Type shit. All right. Markovich kicks it out. That is an ugly release, whoever the hell that is. Wowzers. Man inbounds off of that miss. That mess of a miss. Brown pulls. Brown is stroking type shit. Okay, wow. What's that, his 4th 3 of the game? 3rd 3. Corner 3, Markovich. Man tried the Luke Cornett jumping and blocking his eye side of the rim from inside the paint. That did not work. Brea got Nate Ament on him, getting a screen from Malawach. Get into the rack. Scoop lay, no good, but good chase down. Rebound from Brown. Brown throws it into Malawach. It bounces off of his chest like his name is DeAndre Ayton Jr., but luckily hits a buck and goes out of bounds, so it's still Suns ball. Straight out of peptides. What did I miss? We got a 2-foot alley-oop dunk. Brown to Pete. We'll take it. Golly, that inbound. Yo, they tried that last game and it didn't work. Dude, that should be an and 1 too. Wow. My apologies, but I think I need to watch that. Jeebus Christmas. That was insane. Corner for Ament. Ament looks like a bum, if I'm being completely honest with you. Can I be completely honest? He's looking like a bum. He looks about as talented as Brown's hairstyle looks good. Burries Out to the wing to Jones. No good. Pete with the board. Pete driving full speed, bullying, stopping off the backboard. No good. Gets his own rebound and his own putback. That's 4 quick points for him. Wow, Ament wide and drills the 3. Oh my God, Fleming. Airball 3. Brea, no good. They pass it back to Pete. He's going to yam out from the free throw line. Pete is going brazy right now. Ooh, Burry's trapped. Kicks it back to 35, over to 39. Jones, it looks like. Nice step through floater. Really nice. He's going to the line. He missed. They're talking about his versatility, but it's like they're saying if you add the 3-point shot, which is like, yeah, but come on. Pete for a midder. The midder, no good. Ball passed up to Berries. Berries to the rack. Underneath it. Takes it back out to the 3-point line. Little tween. Kicks it to Ament, who traveled. They don't call it, though. Ament spins to the rim. Fouled. Might be getting free throws for that. All right, boys. Good game, at least. It just sucks they lost that one game because, you know, I don't think they can get any sort of chance to get a berth into that championship game, which I was really hoping, because when I'm there, I wanted to go to 2 games, but you know how that is. Mo Dizzle says Koa's ceiling could be Aaron Gordon. That's who we've been comparing him to. He's going to have to get a lot better at shooting, but yeah. That'd be pretty dope, Joker. That'd be a dream come true, you know? Braggsy, it is flat, and he has a weird starting point. He brings it down from, like, his waist area. I'd like him to... You know, ideally, I'd like him to not do that, but it's not the worst thing. And then also his guide hand. His guide hand is, like, not placed optimally. I think that would make it look a lot more normal if he could get that guide hand on the outside of the ball. Like, I have a ball right here, and it's timeout. I can show you. If you guys can't see it yourself. Okay. I don't know if you guys are noticing this, but when he shoots, it's like your hand should be out here. Underneath, out, right? His shit is like this. It's like you're blocking your own shot unnecessarily. but he's sexy, so I'm going to let it slide. Free throw good here. I think that's 2 points. Unfortunately. Hoiberg with the ball. Gonna pass. Kicks it to Pete. Pete to the rack. Bullies. That's a big boy move, and he can't finish it. Rasheer almost steals the rebound. Suns, if they get a... Yeah, Ament is like, hurry up. We don't want to review. Hurry up. We don't want to review. They are going to review it, though. That might be off Fleming. Oh, they're going to say it's not. Am I behind? I shouldn't be, Obey. There we go. Block from Malawatch. What a block for him and Fleming. Perfect. I need to see that again. I'm sorry. Bro. God damn it. Hoiberg on the ground. Ament, ball slapped out of bounds by Cook. Suns really turning up the defense right now. Looking like they really care about trying to win this game. I love that Cook actually plays some defense too. Malawatch with another block, looking like a giant amongst children. Crazy. Oh, Burries goes down. He's attacked by Nelson on the ground. They help him up. Wow. I don't know who to be more impressed with, honestly. Malawatch or Pete. No, that basketball is scratched as hell. I had to retire that basketball. It's so worn that it has like a lump in it, man. I missed another 3 from Malawatch, really? I have been filming some of my pickup basketball lately, but I have not been sharing it, all right? I haven't even watched it. I taped it and haven't even watched it yet. Ivan says he has a parlay for Pete. We've got some picks for Pete on our end, too. We need him to score 6 points this quarter, or 7. We need 7, and he's at 6. Ooh, we're going to need some more from Malawatch, though. Definitely some XL shorts. Yo, me and Sundo are gonna hang out again in September. I'm gonna get Sundo on the court. I'm gonna get Sundo on the court. Okay. I'm gonna run a 3-man weave with just me and Sundo and Gary. Cook guarding the inbound. Find Barry's in the corner. Barry's going to have to fade. Yowza, it almost went in. Rebounded by Malawach. He outlets it up to Nelson, who loses the dribble. Stolen by Burries. Burries has Cook on him. Gets a screen here. Another screen. And kicks it to 37. Miller with the pretty cute little pull-up. Does not go, though. Malawach at the rebound. Kicks it up to Hoy. Hoiberg up to an open Nelson for 3. No good. Rebound tapped high and out by Malawach. One last time, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't. Help us out. We're gonna make Sundo. We're gonna put Sundo through some drills, like it's a NBA combine. Put him through some combine drills. See how he does. Ament, no good. Actually, that's not Ament. It's just another tall, skinny, curly-haired feller. Ooh, Cook with the nasty reverse after the whistle. Code, I heard Baba is looking good. Cook into Nelson. Nelson. Kicks to Hoy. Hoy saves it from going out of bounds. Back to Camper. Camper to Cook. 7 seconds. Cook for 3. No good. Rebound. Malawach is fouled in order to try to keep him off of the boards. Type shit. Nelson Mandela, pick and roll, alley-oop! It was a little hot. Malawach can't get to it. Miller loses it out of bounds, but it was poked out by a Sun. Miller inbounding under the rim, kicks it in, gets the ball right back, gets a screen, but there's a foul from that screen. And bro's hairline pushed back. We ain't going to talk about that, though. All right. Nelson inbounding, kicks to Cook. Cook. Gets a screen. No. Malawach with a great pass to Cook. Great job, Malawach. Back court almost. Wow, saved by the Bucks. Euro from the Bucks. Miller ripped a little bit, gets it back. 3 seconds, 2. Gonna have to put up bull jive. No good. Malawach hawks down the rebound and kicks it to Nelson. Nelson into the corner to Brea. Wide open for 3. Let's go. All you Brea haters, slurp it. Miller. Backdoor cut. They kick it out to Austin for 3. No good. Rebound goes to the Bucks. Back to Austin. Oh, my God. He tried Malawach again to no avail. That's his third try. When will he stop? Camper to Nelson. Oh, my gosh. They're trying to get it in to the big, but they can't. They throw it away, just simply moving it around. And by they, I mean Brea. And alley-oop for the Bucks is no good. Off to the races. Cook, alley-oop to Malawach. Lego. Yeah, Makataki, I'm not saying he's going to get minutes, but at least he's pulling himself out of that treacherous area he was at before. Oh, Miller for 3. Good run out. Malawach goes over Camper's back for the rebound and flies out of bounds, loses it. That's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Bucks ball. Malawach hungry for them boards. No, Burner, I'm on Carno. I've been Carno for 14 days straight. What you know about that? Cook inbounding. Kicks it to Nelson. Nelson all the way to the rim. Gets it out to Camper, who gets his shot blocked. Out of bounds. What a block. And Camper kicked out like he was trying to get a foul. He's lucky he didn't get in trouble for that. Brea pass 2, slips a little bit. Fades and gets blocked out of bounds again. Wow. I'm serious. 14 days. It's a tall feat, man. No carbs, no sugar for 14 days. It ain't easy being cheesy. Brea inbounds. Suns ball off of that would-be turnover. Cook. Hezzies steps back from 3, launches a brick. Not alley-oop, but a quick over-the-head pass all the way up court. And it's a foul on the layup. I believe Cook fouled. You wish, Code. I mean, Code, if that happened, we'd all be happy. Because that would mean that we picked someone at 30 that was better than Devin Booker. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, man. But we all know you don't believe that. Yeah, ESPHX, I don't know. Just a soft human being. A weak beta male. Brea pump fake, 6 seconds. Back to Pete for the lay. That should be an and one. I don't understand how it's not, but whatever. Alley-oop. I keep saying alley-oop. Half court launch. No good. Suns up 9. No replay. Great job, Amazon. All right. What do you guys think? Best game so far? I think so. Co's got 19. I think 10 points from Burries. I don't know if he's getting 10 points. He hit a 3. That one might be the one that we miss for Sweeten. Take a look here. So I needed 6.5 for Pete, under 5.5 for Rasheer. He's safe on that. Burries. Ugh. We'll see. The Smack says Koa looks strong. Koa looks... The most important thing is, like, I think the difference we see in Malawatch from last year is the game has slowed down for Malawatch. He's not rushing. He's not fumbling the ball as much. He's not making those little mistakes. Pete came in like that. Pete's already to the point where, like, he's not sped up. The speed of the game, he's capable of handling right off the bat. That's the difference between someone who's a project player and somebody who's a lot further along in their process. Romero with a $2 dono says, is it time for Brea to get his CDL? I think so. Brea will always be able to play basketball professionally because being able to shoot the three at lesser competition. So worst case for Brea, he'll play overseas and have a decent career in China or go to the Philippines or something like that. That's worst case. I haven't sold a single... I'm buying up Brea stock, actually. I've been buying up Brea stock. Cook, picking and rolling. Brea, back to Cook. Cook, pump fake. Cook tries to dunk on a couple of dudes and gets fouled. He's down. Looks hurt. Manny said I can have all of their shares in Brea. Thank you. Shut up, Code. You know I don't. You know I want him to be two-guard Book, not point Book. I remember the first time I heard about that. I remember the first time. Former co-host told me, yeah, dude, they're talking about they want to turn Book into James Harden. This is when James Harden was when he was with the Rockets. They want to turn him into James Harden. They think that he can be a James Harden style guard that runs, like, has the ball in his hands. And I'm like, his handles ain't good enough for that. He'll get ripped. They really think he can do it. I was like, really? They think they can develop that? Okay. Ask you, bringing the ball up, getting a screen here from Fleming. Ask you for three, drills it in a tall defender's face. Good shot. Bucks, nice pick and roll, but it's no good. Fleming, good defense on the rebound, but it's out of bounds, and it's going to be Bucks ball. What up, Sam? Cook in the paint on defense. Holding his own. Oh, no. Askew gets cooked to the rack. And one. Not everybody can figure out how cap locks works. Joker, be kind and understanding. You know. Askew gets a screen here from Flem. Another screen. Tween. Wild pass here from Askew, and it goes off of Brea's hand and directly into Isaiah Thomas's hands as he's on camera. That's funny. Bucks cross half court finally. Pump fake from the awkward big. Pick and roll. Defended well by Askew. Rebound Askew. Camper helping with the rebound. Passed up to Fleming, who gets a Euro. And he is fouled. No good on the lay, but he is going to the line. What up, Sammy? Romero says, Gabe, add me to the cord. I don't know about all that, Romero. You know, these guys, they're hating on you. They're trying to keep a Mexican out. They wanted me to build a wall in our Discord to keep you out. Is that not racist? No, Code. Think back. He started shooting threes deadly, over 40%, with the Suns, his last year with the Suns, and the Suns still let him walk. He developed a three for us, and we still let him walk. Ament, tween, crossover, kick into the corner. Wow, that was a good post move from their big. He's definitely more than likely driving a Dodge Journey. Pete to the rack, drops it off to Flem. Flem blocked. Brea gets the corner opportunity and drills a three! Okay. Attaboy, Brea. Burries under the rim. They're definitely guarding Burries different. Woo! What a three! Who was that? Damn! Little tween. Little Pete pump fake. Kicks out to Askew. Askew behind the back. Skew loses the dribble out of the bounds. Wow. Anybody remember last night when I went on a diatribe about how Brea has had 2 bad games in a row and you guys are acting like Grayson Allen never had 2 games where he couldn't hit the broadside of the barn? Anybody remember that? No? What up, Pastels? Do you think our players... What do you think of our players for next year, the ones that are on right now? You talking about this upcoming season or the one ahead, like the one after? It's hard to project that far out. Cook gets the inbound from Nelson. Cook picking and rolling here with Malawach. Comes off the screen, kicks it to... Oh my gosh, great take from Nelson. Gets straight to the rim and almost dunks. It looked really impressive because it was versus somebody and he's little. Burries, I think, going to the line. The upcoming season. I love the team that we have right now. I'm just trying not to get too excited because I think we could be middle of the pack Western Conference, which means we'd be like top 2, top 3 in the East if we were in the East. But I just really think we're going to take a step forward, and that's all I care about. And I think we did enough to do that. Pete to the rack, bully ball, smokes the layup. Damn it. A little bit tough. Burries loses the drib, pump fakes. Gonna get the ball back here. No, he doesn't. And 3 on the outside. Big boy rebound. Oh, steal from Brea. Brea, nice pass to Cook. Cook hangs, fouled, going to the line, no and one. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mona. I know what you mean. I'm not saying I believe in the Suns to win a title, but I think the Suns can be better than a play-in team. They can have a secure playoff spot like 7-6-5 area, and that just means we're going in the right direction, getting better every year. Because the reason that means so much to me as a Suns fan is because the Suns were supposed to be dead. What we did, the deal with the devil that we made to get KD was supposed to cripple us. It was supposed to nuke our chances for a decade. That's the way everybody was talking. That's what everyone wanted to see happen to the Suns. But instead, we're going forward. I think that's pretty damn cool, you know? Coach says the real question is what teams do we see taking a step back in the West? That's a good question. I haven't thought about it. I probably need to look into that. That could be a good deep dive video. Braggy says, Gabe, the Suns are title contenders. Excusez-moi. We got 19 slang for Book and Green. 15 plus 4 equals 19. So we're going 19 unbothered. Mona says almost every West team got better. Yeah, but sometimes you think you got better and you didn't. The tinkering you did messes things up. We thought we got better when we got KD and Beal. We had gotten dramatically worse. We went the exact opposite direction. Burries with the ball. Help me out, guys. If you have not hit the like button, please slap that thing. Burries. Got Pete all over him. Gets it back. Pete guarding. Going to step back three in his face. Short. No good. Rebound. Fleming. Malawach back in the game too. The starter's back in. Cook. Nice pass to Malawach. Oh, a little bit too much English on the layup. And it rolls off the rim. But it is Suns ball. Yeah, Code, the Lakers are going to be interesting to watch, man. Very interesting. Malawach. Free throw is good, and that gives us 2 points. Gives him 2 points as well. Bucks bringing the ball up. Burries with the ball now. Gets a screen. Pete guarding him again. Burries has to pass out, and the three is drilled. We're lucky they didn't get an and one because Haircut went sliding back into him. Kind of threw it back at him a little bit. Haircut down to Pete. Pete backing down Burries. Mouse in the house. Kicks it out to Malawach for three. Stoinks it a little deep off the back rim. Ball gets ripped out of Cook's hands by Burries. Burries going to go full speed. Fouled going to the line. No and one. What up, Texas Cheesehead? That's true, Mona. They did get better, but Blazers have an insane overloading of guards. They're all point guards. They're going to be starting 1 through 5, and they're all going to be point guards. So it's going to be 4 guards and Klingon. Burries for free throw number 1. Hits it. I'll just give him 2 points. It's a 1-point game. Haircut with the ball. Haircut to Cook. Screen. Nope, just gives it to Malawach. Malawach faces up, gets ripped, but retains the ball, luckily. Brown, who has been hot from 3. NGL. Pick and roll here with Malawach. Has to kick it to Flem. Flem drills a 3. What a shot, Flem dog. Brea at the scorer's table looks like he's about to check in. Oh, Burries to the rack for an and 1. Scores over Malawach. That was a great shot from Fleming. And it's important because it's a big shot. It's an important shot. Clutch. And he hits it. That's good to see. Burry's looking for a free throw here to give him 20 total points. He hits it. Suns up 1. Fleming inbounding. Gets it to Pete. Pete bumping skinny Ament. Gets a screen. Doesn't take it. Ament guarding. Good handles from Pete. Good lefty. Good left. Going to get to the rack. Tries to alley-oop to Malawach, but it gets stolen and laid in on the other end by Burries. Burries with the lefty lay off of the Euro. Burries is nasty. Nasty. Burner, the refs will bullshit the Lakers into they'll do whatever they got to do here and there. That was a gorgeous layup by Burries, I must say. Gorgeous. Well, Brent, they don't have a whole lot of sustained scoring ability, Mona, I think Burries was a higher pick, right? Burries is a better prospect than Pete. Clearly, he's more offensively polished. Oh, yeah, Code. I'm always worried about Luka. We will be until we find a way to stop him. What up, Diego? Diego, we cooked Romero earlier and reminded him about the time where you financially put him in his place. Braggsy says Burries is also 21, by the way. So he's like a 21-year-old baby instead of a 19-year-old baby. To me, that, think about it. I know that used to be important. When you only have a player for 5 years tops in today's NBA with all the player movement, what does it matter if he's 21? You'll have until he's 26. He hasn't even hit his physical prime yet. Rodriguez, Brown just has the worst case of I don't want to admit I'm bald yet itis that I've ever seen. Brea. Nice handles, Brea. Getting there, being physical with Brea. He wants it back, though, from Malawach. Gets it back. Is trapped. Kicks to Flem. 6 seconds. Over to Haircut. Haircut. Misses the 3. That would have been a big one. Burries with the ball. Burries, backdoor pass. Ugly, 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 and it went in. Bro looks like a small Rudy Gobert when he touches the ball. Brown to Brea. Brea. I mean, do something, Brea. Pick and roll. Brown and Malawach. He gets it to Malawach. Malawach fouled at least and going to the line. Burner, I was just trying to keep him. He just got to the chat. I felt like I would let him know what's been going on here. We were talking about him earlier. It's only fair I bring him up to task here. No, dude, honest to God, Code, at least Bouyer's is all like one length where it is. This dude's hair is 17 different lengths in different spots. I'd rather have Bouyer's hairline than this dude's. Truly. Pick and roll here. White man. Backdoor cut to Burries, who saves it but can't save it for good, and it's out. Haircut. Hezzy kicks to Brea. Brea smothered at the three-point line. They know how to guard him. Brown back to Brea. Brea pulls, contested. Giggity, 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 giggity. Hits it. All right, clutch three, Brea. Clutch three. Burries, floater, no good. Man comes away with the rebound. Pushes it up to Brown. Brown to Fleming. Fleming baseline. Back over to Brown. Screen from Malawach. He doesn't take it. He blows by and kicks it out to an open Brea, who hits another three for all of you doubters. All you hating ass doubters really must be embarrassed at this point. Was Brea hit 5 threes? Love it. Brea almost gets a steal. They lose it out of bounds. It's Suns ball with 1:01 to go. Pete inbounding. Brown to the rack. Blow by, but gets blocked off the backboard, and Burries going the other way. Thought about slowing down for a three. Instead, dicks Pete with a reverse layup. Misses it. That was a really nice move. He got Pete in the air and just couldn't finish, but he's going to the line because he got his own rebound. Look at this hero. He lost the ball. That actually helped him. Burries with 22 points. Oh, free throw is good. It's 88-92, 4-point lead. Pete Driving, kicks it to Askew. Sun's trying to run some clock. I love it. Ooh, Brown. Great find of Askew in the corner. Can't hit the 3 to go, and it's going to be Buck's ball. Suns are going to review it. Yeah, that's definitely out on them. And Ament stepped out, too. That's out on Pete. That's out on Pete. I think that's out on Pete. It's not out on Pete. It's not. That's as close as it gets, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. I need to double check something here. Six threes actually for Kobe. Six threes for Kobe. I mean, literally his hand gets as close to the ball as possible, and it didn't touch. So that's why he is adamant, like, yo, I really didn't touch it. He's hoping the camera will show it. But I don't know. They said clear, conclusive evidence it was last touched by Milwaukee. All right. Beautiful. Good recognition there. Pete. All right, 19.7 seconds back on the clock, up from 18, I believe. Pete inbounding. Kicks it to Brea. Brea is manhandled and fouled by Burries. Going to the line. Who's the best player in this game, says Diego. Burries. Probably Burries. And then Man. And then Koa. You guys agree or not? A Goynopsis would be good. Because I am trying to be a Shabbos goy, you know? Ooh, Brea misses the first free throw. And in to the game comes Hoiberg for winning time, folks. I can't resist goy slop, Justice. Free throw for Brea is good. 93-88. Burries with the inbound. Got Hoiberg on him. Oh. No good. Rebound. Malawatch. 9 seconds. They foul him. He's going to the line. Malo, I haven't seen that. There's a player in today's day that's doing that. That's crazy. Free throw good for Malawatch. Malawatch hits the second free throw. Looking good. I'm not joking, guys. I would literally start Malawatch at center over Mark Williams. That's just me talking. That's just me talking, folks. I'm just a little goy cuck. We got a 150 dono from Kaiban. Thank you, man. If you meant to send a message with it, let me know. I can read it. The Hoop Phoenix says that he would start him too. Here's my reasoning. Is Mark Williams better? Yes. But Mark Williams is physically a risk to play. You have to play him as little as possible. One good jump start into that is bringing him off the bench and not asking him to play a whole lot of minutes as a starter. That's one way. Then, of course, you can worry about, we shouldn't play him this game. We're going to not play him that game or whatever. But he's already baseline playing a little less. Number two, we didn't pay him that much. We didn't pay him the type of money that says this guy has to start. Didn't pay him like that. And then the other thing is he can't shoot the three, and Man has proven he can. That makes you more valuable to me. You know? Bucks with the ball. They put a little bit of time back on the clock here. It must have had a malfunction. Seven seconds here. Ball is inbounded. Malawatch guarding the inbounds. Pete steals the inbounds and is going to dribble across half court to knock it a half court. Vio. Burries and Pete chatting it up a little bit after the game here. I'm sure they'll interview Malawatch, who had a hell of a game. Out of curiosity, I'd love to know if I hit me goals. If we hit I think we hit our prize picks. Malawatch, Pete. Pretty sure Fleming went under. That's 3. We might have gotten all 4, guys. We probably shouldn't have done the flex play like cucks. Braggsy says, Gabe, I have to be honest. If Brea was bad, we would have lost, and you did, Gabe. Not quite sure what that means, but I understand a little bit of the sentiment. If this is the difference between Kobe Brea scoring and when he can't score on a team like this. You know, we truly lost that last game because he couldn't hit the ocean with a beach ball. Chris B. Hayes is talking to Malawatch. 21, 10, and 4, I'm ready. I'm ready. I've seen it enough. That's my starting center. And I didn't think he'd be ready already, but he is. He's ready to step in and do a job learning, learn on the job and take his lumps. And his height alone, I think he can already average 10 points a game in the NBA as a starter. Harry says, Pete is already better than Dunn will ever be. Do you really feel that way? Man, you guys are just throwing Ryan Dunn to the wolves. You guys are just throwing him in the trash. The hoop, I really like Cook. There's no reason not to like Cook. Cook came off the bench today, though, and he went 0 for 4 from 3. So a little cooler on Cook today. But I like Cook. I just don't think we have room for him on this roster at his position, unfortunately. So no matter how good he is, I don't think he's going to be good enough to where he's going to bump somebody from the roster. And that's a good problem. It's a good problem. It's a good thing. Bread lines are a good thing. Type shit. Code says, to be fair, he's better than Fleming too. He is better than Fleming. He is better than Fleming. And I love Fleming. He's better. He has better handles, which goes a long way. He can handle the ball. He can have the ball in his hands and say, I think I'd like to go try that. And it'll actually... he won't lose the ball on the way. Fleming is like, I hope I get a straight line where I can get like 6 or 7 dribbles off here so I can get some speed. No. Koa's handles aren't perfect, but they're good enough. And he's got a good left hand. And so people know he's right-handed. They go crowd up on his right hand. He goes to his left. He's got like a wide open dribbling opportunity because people allow you to go left. They always are trained, like 90% of the time, drive people to their left. Well, he can go to his left with the ball. So it's not a problem. Is that true, Ethan? Good for Portland. It's a good player, man. Nefarious says that was a fun game. It was a fun game to watch. A lot of dunks, a lot more scoring from the Suns. Same thing with Brown, Kaiban, though. Like, Brown had a good game. Brown looks good this summer league so far. But there's no way he cracks the Suns' actual rotation. There's no way you would ever even need to call up Brown. You've got Goody, Gillespie. When you're not doing point Book and point Jalen Green, you've got Hoiberg. I just don't think. And you've got Pat Spencer. You'll never see Brown. But kudos to Brown for being a pretty good little shooter and a good alley-oop thrower. And, The Hoop Phoenix says, Pete is a better fit, yes, but Dunn brings a different presence defensively. He can't shoot, but he's a great starting forward. I'm not even... Look, maybe I'm being... Maybe I'm being silly here, but I'm not out on Ryan Dunn as a shooter from 3. I think Ryan Dunn has a good enough jumper release-wise. It's free of all the BS that Pete's has in it. It's free of all the BS that Oso has. I don't really see anything wrong with his jumper. Combining that with how naturally skilled and talented of a player and athlete he is, I think he'll figure out shooting. I really do. Now, the other option is he's a dragon bender. Good-looking shot, can't ever get the results. That is, I guess, a possibility because we've seen it before. Yeah, he's definitely working on his shot. Definitely. But he's got good handles, all of that. Code says, hopefully people will learn to stop listening to Darth Voida and Ben Garcia. About what? Because look, man, I mean, to their defense, like, maybe they do get some things wrong. Like, we all get things wrong, though. You know what I mean? Like, what were they saying exactly that you feel like you shouldn't listen to them? Because I'm sure sometimes they're right. I'm sure they both have pretty decent track records of being right, too. You know, that's just me talking. Just some cuck, you know. ESPHX says, is this Malawach's third triple-double? Bet your balls it's his third triple-double. Okay? And 4 blocks to boot. Bro was cooking with blocks. Chris says Dunn has 40 games to figure it out, in his opinion. Before they move off of him, probably. Talking about halfway through the season when it's trade time? Yeah, maybe. But it doesn't help that you could already tell that there was little to no confidence in him from either of his first 2 sons' coaches. And the more coaches you stray away from the coach that actually drafted you, the quicker your ass is getting sent to China. Did I say triple-double? My bad. Felt like a triple-double. Code says, Gabe, how can they say Brea should get cut? He's a shooter, and that's normal. Even Curry has bad stretches. That's my argument. I laid it out. I think I laid it out pretty good in yesterday's stream. I listed all of these different players and said, have you ever seen them have 2 games in a row where they couldn't hit a single shot? And the answer for all of them, Royce. You ever seen him shoot 2 games in a row poorly? Goose. Even Luke Kennard has had bad shooting games. Steph Curry has had bad shooting stretches. That's what happens when you shoot deep. And you're contested because everyone knows that you're a shooter and that they must stay on you. Under those circumstances, you will have games where you're cold. I said I felt bad for him because it was really unfortunate that the first 2 games of summer, he's ice cold. It's really unfortunate timing, but it's just that. Unfortunate timing. He'll be fine. 6 threes for Brea today. Anybody in the chat want to... And look, I don't care. I don't think any less of any of you for it. But does anybody in the chat want to maybe offer up a little... Not an apology to me, but to Brea? You know, a little... I guess I judged a little early. Learning lesson for me. Anyone? No. Code says Brea and Kennard are going to give us that luxury. I can't say that Brea is going to be on Luke's level, Grayson's level, or Royce's level until I see it at the big leagues. I've never seen him do it on the big stage. Jeff, what up, man, says, so it's like I said yesterday, the reason Brea and Fleming have been struggling has been acclimating to adding more muscle with which changes their muscle memory and form. His legs aren't there yet. Very possibly could be the issue. Stacker says he believes in Brea. Psychohawk says, I still think my evaluation of Brea is correct. Streaky shooter with not much else. I wish he had more, but I doubt it. You know, to go to his streaky shooter side of the argument, you could be right, because he shot 36% from 3 on 10 threes. I would have expected more than that from him. I would have expected 4 out of 10. His level of shooting that he pulled off in college, 40%, unfortunately, needs to be his bare minimum. That basically needs to be his floor. Now, if he's shooting 39%, you ain't going to complain. 38%, you're not going to complain. But really, That's how special he was in college. How special, you ask again? The best college three-point shooter of all time statistically. 40. I need you at 40. Today, he was above 50% from three. We won't know until we know, says Code, but that's the fun thing. Like, I remember last year when me and Sundo were having our argument over how many games the Suns would win, and he was higher on the team than I was. I said back then, hey man, cool thing is, season's about to start. We get to watch it unfold and figure out who's right and who's wrong, and he was right. Same thing with this. We're going to get to watch this unfold within the next few months when the season starts up for reals. And we're going to find out. I do too, Code. It's a damn shame that CJ Huntley can't play. I need to do research. I don't mean to put it on you guys. Someone told me he was injured. I haven't looked into it. I need to figure out what his injury is. Because I am hoping and praying it's something keeping him out and that it's not that the coach just doesn't want to play him. Because that would be outrageous. Huntley has something. He's got something. Obey says he's got a hammy injury. Okay, I mean, it really better be. Corey Camper. I haven't seen much out of Corey Camper. 7 rebounds is nice tonight, but I haven't seen too much out of Corey Camper yet to be like, oh yeah, this dude's like nothing. Really nothing. Nelson was quiet again, 1 for 5. He's not efficient scoring. Not efficient at all. Askew, underwhelming. Really, you didn't get much from the bench today. But 14 from Brown, 4 for 5 from 3. That's why I feel so bad hating on him so much. Because he can shoot the 3. Rasheer was 3 for 5 from 3 today. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. And yeah, Burner, it might be the perfect time to cop a man jersey. Good call on that. Jeff says, also, I got to see the impact Sam Hoiberg can have on both sides. Love that kid. 100%. And I mean, I feel like the one common thing that people complain about with Hoiberg, because I see people saying he's trash, he's garbage, it's because he doesn't shoot. Did he even shoot today? He didn't even shoot today. I don't know if he shot last game. Bro he's just not selfish. But if you ask him to shoot, if you hit him in the rhythm of the game and he's the open guy that needs to take the shot, he can and will hit. So, but he's not going to take shots away from anyone. He's going to give them shots. Did Ricky Rubio take shots away from you, or did he feed you shots? And then the other thing with him, like I've said before a million times, is his offensive rebounding. It's amazing. Yeah, I want to see him shoot too, Obey. I really do. He's got a beautiful jumper. It's just, he's not really been given any opportunities to shoot, but he's quick to find the open guy, and I think you need a guy like that on your team. Oracle says, I can't wait to watch Pat Spencer be a pest for us this season. So I just want to go out there and say, yes, Pat Spencer is nice. I really like Pat Spencer too. Not trying to hate. I would like to pump the brakes a little bit because he had an outsized performance against us. He fried us. He didn't really fry the rest of the league the way he fried us. And so me included, we always like having players that fry us because it's like, well, if he could do it versus us, then through the transverse process, he should be able to cook everyone else. But it's not always like that. Prime example of a player that always fried us is Amir. I now play overseas Coffee. Amir Coffee was always clapping our cheeks. And we were always like, yo, that would be the guy, man. That would be we need to get him. He's so good against us. Could barely find the court. Lindy Waters. Thank you, Code. Lindy Waters. I'm just saying it's a possibility. I love Pat Spencer. I think he's great. And I think our offense could unlock him further because of the way that our offense is all about the small guards and them getting to put up shots. Oh my gosh. Not JR11. Thank you. That is the best example. Eric Gordon. The ultimate Suns killer. Gets to the Suns, nothing. It's not always a guarantee. Although it feels like it will be. That's dope, Stacker. I like Amir. I would have loved for him to stay. I didn't think he needed to go. I also didn't think that Livers needed to go, but we got better. We got better players, so it is what it is. Good problem to have. Troy Daniels, there's another one. You know. Yeah, everybody. I guess I feel like maybe we didn't talk about Koa Pete that much. What did you guys think of Koa Pete tonight? I think I just have a sneaking suspicion that Koa is going to be a starting power forward sooner rather than later, whatever that means. And I don't know how he could wrestle that job away from a Michigan State man like Miles Bridges. So maybe I'm just dead wrong on that. But in this setup, they got Koa Pete playing the 3. They have him at small forward. So that means they are damn sure definitely feeling like Rasheer is going to be a 4, not a 3. Could Koa Pete steal the starting 3 job? Are they going to like him and the way that he rebounds and plays defense and dunks and has rim pressure? Are they going to like that more than Brooks? Because I don't want to get rid of Brooks for nothing, but think about it. What do you think is going to fit better alongside Book and Jalen Green? Dillon Brooks, who we've already seen, the 3 of them don't play well together, or a rim-running, offensive rebounding wrecking ball who's not hunting fadeaways, but rather hunting offensive rebounds and putback dunks? What fits better? Likely. I mean, it's likely that that's going to fit better. I'm not certain, but I do have a little sneaking suspicion. I don't know. Yeah, oh, you want his pettiness, says Burner. Well, you can get his... It's not going to be coming off the bench, but you can get his pettiness just being in the locker room, you know. But... And it's fine. We don't need Pia. We don't need Pita Pocket to start. We just need Pita, the animal rights organization, to be a badass off the bench. And that would be dope, too. You know. Psycho Hawk says, Gabe, everyone in our starting lineup is a below league average 3-point shooter. Below league average? Is Dylan Brooks below league average? I think he shot a lot, so he might have brought himself back down under. What is league average 3-point shooting? I would guess it's 34%. And I know Jalen Green was only a stinking 31%. Yeah, Koa could definitely play small ball 5. I don't know if he can defend other big 5s and force them into small ball, but he is big as hell. Somebody was saying earlier he's got that Charles Barkley build, kind of, but more all muscle, no fat. You know. People out here just trying to find ways to rhyme and have puns of his name, huh? Yeah, I've seen people compare him to Boris Diaw too. Not the worst. I'm a weirdo. I didn't like him. I didn't like Boris Diaw, but it's not a terrible comparison. But he seems a lot more skilled than Boris. Oracle says with Miles Bridges 3-pointers, he used to shoot higher percentage. They hope his efficiency improves this season. 36 or 37 would be solid. Very solid. Our team, the way we spread it out, the way we run our offense, it seems like guys do get better at the 3-pointer. Almost universally. So hopefully he gets a little share of that too. Brian says Pete has promise in 2 to 3 years. He can, if he improves his shooting, he can potentially start 100%. I'd say if he gets his shot within the next 2 years, this year and next year, he can steal someone's starting job. I think he's that good. It's not just like how good he is. It's what he is so good at. What he is so good at is so important. And the Suns don't have a lot of what he's good at. Like designated offensive rebounding bigs that can put it back in and score immediately. Yeah, Code before he fell in love with the 3, Tobias Harris. It's really not bad comparison. Yeah, Hoop, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think he goes to the rim more, and I think he's more effective at rebounding. And, like, once again, Dylan Brooks lover here. Dylan Brooks is not good at defense anymore. I'm sorry. It's a facade. He barks a lot, and he makes big defensive plays because he gambles a lot. But his gambling cooks us a lot. A lot of times he's guarding someone, but he's looking over here. He's looking in the wrong spot. And then he's like, thinks the ball's going to go. So he jumps to try to steal it. Guy goes right by him. And it's just like, he's no longer a very disciplined defender. He's more of like a gambling big play safety who's going to jump for picks instead of staying back and making the tackle or being in position to stop big plays. He does kind of have that David West body, not going to lie. Oracle, 55 games this season? I don't know. What did we win last season? How many games did we win last season? I think 55 is right where I would say our ceiling should be. 55 or 45, I'm ready to go 55. I'm ready for 10 games more because last year's team was good enough to at least be 7 or 8 games better than they were. You know? Burner wants 82-0. Wow. We ain't built for that yet. But let's take a look here and see when the next game is. I'm going to be at this next game. So it's going to be fun because Sundo's going to be running that stream. And Summer League scores. Okay. Sundo's going to be running that stream. But I will be there on my phone. Now, this is Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central this time. So it's like 3 p.m. Phoenix time. I will be just getting in. I'll be flying in at like 10 in the morning. I'm going to get in to Vegas. Check into my hotel. Maybe catch a little nap ski. And maybe if we have pups, Alex, but our girls are not interested in letting the boys get after them, if you know what I mean. They're striking out. I'll be going to the Mac Center, Thomas and Mac Center, and I don't know, man. I might drop some. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I might do a short or something like that going into the stadium. Doesn't matter. It's Summer League, but it should be fun in a couple of days. I know I'm going to have fun. I'm sure Coach Odd will see me and pull me aside and be like, hey, man, look, I know you're busy. And I'll be like, I guess what? Real quick, make it quick. And he'll be like, oh, well, gee, shucks. I was just thinking, like, I've seen your channel. And, like, I was just thinking, like, maybe you could give me some pointers on rotations or whatever. But it's cool if you don't got time. And I'll be like, I guess I could take a peek at it. I'm sure that's going to happen, guys. If anybody is going to be there, holler at me, though. It'd be fun to meet up. I mean, I didn't fold. It's just the comment that he made was the Eddie Johnson comment was just, it was misplaced. Like, I felt like a boomer was coming at me with some preconceived notion of what I was saying that was wrong. So it's like, when someone tells you you're not an insider and you're not even joking about being an insider and it doesn't make sense, it's like, what do you say to that? I think that's where me and Ben Garcia have a little bit of shared trauma. Is the fact that for no reason, Eddie Johnson felt like he needed to go after us. That would be dope. I need to take them a picture of Sundo and be like, have you seen this man? I don't even care about World Cup, Brian. Honestly, I didn't even care this time around. Didn't even feign like I had interest. But Wednesday, 3 p.m., show up for Sundo. All right? Burner, I don't know what you be doing during the daytime. No one knows. No one wants to know what you're doing during the daytime, but show up. It was a couple years ago on Twitter. I just posted a tweet about players being out injured and how I was going to hang myself. It was just like a meme of Frank Reynolds hanging himself. And he hit me with a no insider are you. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be. What are you talking about? The rumors are that they're not going to play. If that happened, I would hang myself. Hypothetically, not really YouTube. But yeah, show up for Sundo, make him feel, Sundo for a solo stream is going to be all stressed out. You guys are going to be like, fix the score. He'll be like, I'll get to it. Y'all are lucky I'm even here type shit. take it easy on Sundo. All right? Cut him some slack. He's going to be stressed, though. But he's also going to be high energy because he's going to have himself all psyched up. He's going to come in here, with like a button down. He's going to be talking to you guys all high pace, high energy about what he expects the Suns to do. All right, now feed into that. I want you guys to feed into that and hype him up. He hates everyone, but that's the problem, Buddha. All right, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. See you guys Wednesday. Maybe even before with a video. I'm thinking about dropping a man video from my Von Sanity channel. But, so I guess look out for that. Let me know if you want me to drop one. I think he deserves a solo video. But yeah, we'll see you guys real soon. Take her easy.
What's good, Driscoll, man?
How you doing, man? What's your name?
Baby Joe.
Baby Joe.
Yes, sir.
What's your ethnicity?
White.
White.
My grandpa is mixed, though.
He's mixed.
Yeah.
With black?
Yeah. Creole.
Creole. So you could say it,
I prefer not to.
but you've usually said it.
No, I don't. Hands behind your back like you're under arrest. Hands
Get
behind your
the out of here.
I'm pretty sure it's because of what I said.